Why the cellular immunity is weak when you give a killed vaccine or inactivated vaccine? To answer this question, start with the first part, which is the cellular immunity. What is the cellular immunity? Cellular immunity is activation of the T cytotoxic cell against pathogens. So what is the T cytotoxic cell? The T cytotoxic is a type of cell that kills the pathogens through perforins and granzymes. It carries a CD8 on its surface, and this CD8 interact with the MHC class 1, and when CD8 interact with the MHC class 1, this causes T cytotoxic activation. When MHC class 1, or what does MHC class 1 express on its surface? It expresses the endogenous proteins. What are the endogenous proteins? It's the proteins that's synthesized and degraded inside the cells by the proteasome, and this is very important. And based on this background, let's divide the vaccinations into live attenuated and killed. The live attenuated vaccine the live attenuated viruses, it's just virus, but it's weak. So because it's live virus, but it's weak, it can enter the cell. It can enter the cell by itself and replicate inside the cell and synthesize its own proteins. So because the virus synthesizes all his own proteins inside the cell, this is endogenous protein. And this endogenous protein will be degraded and expressed on the MHC class 1. And MHC class 1 will interact with the CD8. This causes T cytotoxic activation, and the cellular immunity will be strong. Versus killed vaccine. Killed vaccine is killed. The virus can't act or do anything for himself. It will be engulfed through the macrophage and the antigen-presenting cells. When it be engulfed, it will be expressed on the MHC class 2, and MHC class 2 interact with CD4, not CD8, because remember the rule of 8. 1 multiply 8 equal 8. So this is MHC class 1 that interact with CD8, and 2 multiply 4 equal 8. So this is MHC class 2 interact with CD4. When CD4 interact with MHC class 2, this causes activation of T helper, not T cytotoxic. And T helper has two types, T helper 1 and T helper 2. T helper 2 activate the beta cell. So when beta cell activated, it converts into the plasma cell that secrete antibody. And the antibody is type of humoral immunity, not cellular immunity. So the humoral immunity is activated when you give a killed vaccine versus cellular immunity that will be activated when you give the live attenuated vaccine. And the cellular immunity at the killed vaccine is weak because there is no activation of T cytotoxic cell versus live attenuated vaccine. That's why when you give a killed vaccine, you need to give the patient booster doses because the immunity is weak. Versus when you give a live attenuated vaccine, you don't need to give booster doses because the immunity will last longer time. And thank you.